Hey y'all, thought I'd give an update and new cam came in. Make sure it wasn't bent on delivery or anything like that. So that's great. Got some ABB strings for the Halon 6. So that's great. All that came in, and which means the Halon 6 um, and all that stuff that I just got, I will be taking in to my bow guy on Thursday to have him get it fixed up. I don't know if he'll be able to get fixed that day, or if I won't be able to get it till the weekend. It just depends. It's kind of hard at the beginning of season or right before season, and so we'll see. We'll see what he can do. See what kind of magic he can pull. Um, but yeah, so there's that update. And I'm also going to be going over my shot placement and also where I usually aim on a deer. That way, you guys can get a perspective of, or my perspective of where I'm aiming and why. Um, all right, had to dig out an arrow so I can kind of show you. It's kind of give y'all something to look at about where I'm aiming while I'm holding the camera. I decided to just hold it that way. I mean, it should be quick. But the main thing of where I'm aiming and why on a deer is honestly my thought process. While I'm aiming on a deer, I am constantly thinking while I'm aiming as I pull back my arrow or pulling back on the string. I'm thinking, where is this arrow going to exit? That's the most important thing, because if I know where it's going to exit, it's not, that way I'm not hyper focused on where I'm aiming. I want to know where it's going to go through. And at the angle I'm at, whether I'm standing, like stalking or still hunting, whatever, or if I'm in a tree, I'm always thinking when I pull back, where's this going to go through? Where's it going to exit? Because that is severely important when you're aiming in there. Say I'm standing up or I'm at a tree, I'm aiming down at this angle. That way it goes through the lungs, the heart, or maybe both lungs. And I'm like, all right, where's it going to exit? That's why I'm thinking. That is probably way more important than where you're aiming on a deer. Say if you're always standing back and always like, oh, I'm just going to hit right here. Okay, that's cool. Well, they're going to duck. Where is it going to exit is how I'm thinking. Where is it going to exit if that deer ducks? Or if this deer's on edge, so that deer's going to duck a lot more than I thought. So, like if it jumps when I pull back, it's going to duck a lot. So, where I'm aiming is by far my most important, the biggest factor that I can think of that helped me got all my harvest. I've only had, I've learned, trust me, I didn't just go out thinking, oh, if I aim here, I'll never miss. Or if I use this process, I'll never miss. There's going to be a time where I'm going to miss. I'm going to slip up. Human nature. But if the deer's on edge, I just aim a little bit lower. I'm probably aiming right, right at the where the elbow meets the stomach most of the time, and they usually drop 3 or 4 inches. Usually, there has been a time where a deer had no sense of me being there when I pulled back or nothing, never saw me, and I just I kind of adjusted accordingly. Deer didn't move. I just aimed straight on, right in the double lung cavity. Or it was almost completely broadside, and it just hit where I put the marker. I didn't have to adjust to where it may drop. And another big thing is to determine when to shoot, a proper shot placement of quartering to or quartering away. I try to avoid quartering to for the main fact of you're going to have both shoulder blades right there, and you have a very small window in front of the chest. Very small window. I've done it once. I got lucky. The way the deer moved. The deer turned instead of dropping. So I got really lucky on that point. But quartering away is probably the best shot that you could get other than completely broadside. Broadside is perfect, like the perfect circumstance that you could ever get. But it's very rare. Even when you think the deer's broadside, look how the deer's head is positioned. If it looks like it's looking away, it's probably more quartering away than it is broadside. Something to look at when you're drawing back, or how basically just make sure you're always paying attention. That way you can make your adjustments. Because if the deer's more quartering away, you might want to pull that dot back a little bit, because you're probably not gonna have a good shot in the front of the chest cavity, and you gotta think where the arrow is gonna exit. That's the most important thing, because it's gonna be hard to track something when you don't know where it's gonna exit at. Say if it exits high, oof, better hope it's not the spine or back strap, because it's not gonna get much penetration. You might not have a good exit. But now I'm back in the shed. It's hot out there. But yes, basically, always think where you're gonna exit at. I'm just gonna toss it right there. I'll put it away later. Always have that process, or not always have that process. You have whatever process you want, but it helped me a ton, me knowing where the arrow is gonna exit. And I hope that helps you, and me just telling you information about what I do to help me. And I don't really have a mantra or anything like that. I just pull back, I'm aiming, I'm like, okay, how's the deer positioned? Okay, awesome. Where's the arrow going to exit? I guess that is a mantra. But that's my thought process. Where's the arrow going to exit? It's the biggest thing. How's the deer positioned? Is the head more facing, looking like it's trying to look away, or what? And also, relative position is you can also look at their legs. If it looks like the back legs are further back, or you look at the shadow of the deer, say where the sun's coming up, going down. It's whatever you have available to you. Use it the best you can. Use that woodsmanship and the knowledge that you gain throughout the years. It's not going to be perfect. There's going to be deer that you wound or injure. It happens. Try to always have extra arrows for follow-up shots, guys. Don't make the same mistake I made before. I didn't bring enough arrows, and I bring a knife, because you may have to do some stuff to a deer to end the life quicker, as humanely as possible. And by I mean that, I mean airway, please. All right, but yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Sorry I had to do a quick video, but I gave an update for the bow, and for the Halon 6, I'm going to make it a little bit easier for the drawing, instead of just getting a bunch of videos and try to put out everybody that subscribed and stuff like that. I'd just say hashtag new bow, or here, how about this? For the giveaway, let's say hashtag Halon 6. Simple as that. Put that in the comments if you want to be putting for the drawing now. I appreciate all the subscribers. Obviously reached the limit for the Halon 6. Put hashtag Halon 6. Bam, and you guys are in the drawing. Too easy, right? All right, and I'll do another video probably in a few days, basically to give an official giveaway video. So that way, when the bow is in the shop, it'll be good to go. Since once I get it, I'll ship it out. Thank you guys for watching, and Hope y'all have a good rest of your week.